And what are some of the special challenges for this group of kids? Working with teachers, working with artists, what was the special interest in having them work with artists to develop their vocabulary?
I think a lot of it was just the translation of everything. A lot of the students were either just learning how, or grasping, communicating, signing, using their voice. Not all of them were completely deaf, but and also two artists coming in who didn't know how to sign
At all.
so.
There's a translation between
Yeah.
the teachers and the kids and the artists
Exactly.
and the art medium and this new rich vocabulary.
Yeah.
Well, we have some images which we will show you of this work at Kinsey School. This work has been supported both at Kinsey School and at Burley School. You'll see a short DVD from Burley in just a bit. Both those have been supported by the National Endowment for the Arts and the Lloyd A. Fry Foundation. So, here are the kids and you and Entebbe and
Yeah,
the teachers.
at the Art Institute.
And what are you doing there?
We were giving a tour. We had been working on a lot of two-dimensional work, a lot of drawings about movement and stillness. And so we thought it'd be a good idea to give a tour on artworks in the collection and to talk about how the movement and stillness from the two-dimensional to the three-dimensional.
Cool.
At the buffet, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was interesting to me to watch you and the teachers and Entebbe look at the representation of movement in a very abstract piece like this du buffet. And to go back and forth between 2 dimensions and 3 dimensions and how movement is represented there.
Yeah.
I understand that the kids found particular challenges with the 3-dimensional work.
Oh, they did, and I think that, but in a way, slowly, when because it's different when you're making a three-dimensional object, and then after the first session, I think the students were just it just became natural for them to glue things together.
Well, let's take a look at what they glued together. These are some of the sculptures that they finally made.
Yeah, they took found objects and created. So it was a additive process that they did,
as opposed to a subtractive process, how we often think of.
with like marble or whatever.
Yeah, and they wrote as well.
And they wrote, so yeah, so it was the writing part was always part of the curriculum. So they had to construct stories and poetry based on their objects. And this is one of my favorites. This is the flamingo. And I just think it's absolutely gorgeous.
I love those baby legs on that flamingo. It's just great stuff. Well, tell us a little bit about the work that the organization did at Burley. I'm going to set up a video clip.
Oh, okay. Well, Burley School is a school out in, I believe this the West Lakeview neighborhood. And Mike Bancroft, who's actually the executive director, founder of Cooperative Image, and I partnered with 2 teachers there, Todd Medins and Ben Kovacs. And we worked on developing a arts curriculum that tied into a science curriculum and the water cycle system. What happened was there was a lot of talk between the teachers, myself, Mike, and the students, and we decided that we would do projects based on recycling, because there was also this urgency, this need to kind of look at science, to look at the water cycle and look at what kind of environmental effects.
And the works that the kids produced were really rather extraordinary. There was an exhibition that I attended, parents attended, and there was this rich discussion between the kids and the parents, one about the importance of recycling and how much this country produces garbage but doesn't use it. but also just the extraordinary sophistication of the artwork that was produced. And part of the sophisticated work is this video we're about to see.
Yeah.
We're going to play 2 DVD pieces back to back. One is from the work at Burley School, and then another DVD clip is from work at Stowe School, which is done through another program called Building Communities Through the Arts. And we'll talk about that in a little bit after we play these 2 clips. So here we go. Come on, DVDs.
Filthy, shocking, unbearable disasters underwater. It's a disappointment that our water environment is polluted. It's a disaster. Vibrant, beautiful islands and rivers and water fountains. Splash, squirt, spray, twirling water. Pollution wrecked our peace and rushing water fountains and springs. The bright shine and joy has abandoned what reflected nature. Bright, peaceful sunsets, clear, cold water, beautiful nature. Dirty tires and garbage sinking to the filthy waters. Destruction. Love our environment, water and nature, our fountains and springs. Reuse useful garbage, love nature, treasure water. Peace.
Things. They made magnets, screen painting on some shirts. Printing, we put the transparencies on a light where it went through a screen. So when it went through a screen, we could screen print, and so it went through, and so we could do a lot of stuff. And we got magnets. So when we got magnets, so we can stick them up everywhere, like on signs or gutters, or we can give them to people, so they can take them and put them on their refrigerator, and people, if they invite people to their house, they can see them and they can start spreading the word. And, well, they're magnetic, so you can just peel them right off. They won't stick on like stickers.
I believe that's the principal's car.
I'm trying it again.
Yeah, I think
And
so.
those are the magnets.
The slogans and symbols are about, like, because our class had to do, like, an Earth Day thing. So it's, like, about us supporting Earth, and it's, like, to recycle. And one was clean up your act so you could clean up the world.
Yeah, basically we just used like recycled things like boxes,
Which was pretty much
cans,
the point of the whole
bottles,
project.
yeah, and made it into a giraffe. So
It looks like a pig, but it's cool.
it's a pig dog, pig dog. So look at the inside, and this is web. This is the top to a cup.
And here's from Stowe.
Ya se enamora avocado.
Já sei namorar, já sei chutar a bola, agora só me falta ganhar. Não tenho juízo, se você quer a vida em jogo, eu quero é ser feliz. Não tenho paciência pra televisão, eu não sou audiência para...
Remember what we spoke about the other day, so my question for you guys is, where does the avocado come from?
Bem, eu sou de ninguém, eu sou de todo mundo e todo mundo é meu também. Tô te querendo como ninguém, tô te querendo como Deus quiser, tô te querendo como eu te quero, tô te querendo como se
I just love that. It just touches my
Dancing.
heart.